On Tuesday, August the 10th, 2015, Long Beach teachers, truck drivers, restaurant, hotel, Walmart workers, citizens, clergy, and 3 city council members held a press conference to kick off a campaign to raise the minimum wage for Long Beach workers. Their first request is a modest proposal, that the city council initiate a study to investigate the feasibility of a wage increase for Long Beach labor. Since Ronald Reagan's presidency, there has been an attack on the working class by destroying labor unions and social safety net programs. These neoliberal policies were put into place to discipline labor to keep wages low so companies, corporations, and banks could make higher profits. It was called the trickle-down theory. The propaganda stated, by not paying taxes to fund social programs, companies and corporations and banks would pass the savings on to the rest of us with more jobs. Most came to be part-time jobs at lower wages. Without well-funded government social programs that supported workers and their families when unemployed or ill, workers were forced to take any job at any price. The stock market did boom until it busted in 2007. It had used all this money to ship jobs overseas, lay off workers, and gamble, while workers sunk lower and lower into poverty. Instead of helping workers, the government bailed out the banks, who had caused the depression, not the workers. They are still struggling to make a living wage. The chief executives of McDonald's and Starbucks earn more than $9,200 an hour, while the median national hourly wage for frontline fast food workers is only $8.94 an hour. While Hilton CEO Christopher Nazzetta made $9.9 million in a year, hotel maids and housekeepers earn a median yearly salary of only $19,570. The bulk of tip workers are barely making ends meet because the California law only requires an $8 an hour minimum wage. While Walmart's average sales associate makes only $8.81 per hour, the 4 Walmart heirs are worth more than $1 billion, more wealth than the entire bottom 40% of Americans. Even if the Long Beach City Council study concludes that wages should be increased to $15 an hour, this doesn't ensure it can or will be implemented or enforced. Before the national push to increase the minimum wage, in November 2012, 64% of Long Beach voters approved of living wage initiative for hotel workers. However, it was never implemented because there wasn't an enforcement mechanism written into the law. Although some members of the Long Beach City Council agreed there is a need for a wage increase, they have to deal with the majority of their campaign contributors in the business class. Many will fight to prevent this wage increase because it will cut into their profits. Do these city council members have the fortitude to pass this law? Soy del pueblo means I am of the people. I believe in a democracy that the people must organize, and in this case, to let the Long Beach City Council know that we want a law that will increase the minimum wage, end wage theft, ensure sick leave, and include a provision for its enforcement. Please call your district city council member. Let them know that you want a law to increase the minimum wage to $15 an hour in Long Beach and a strong mechanism to enforce that law.
What do we want? 15. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? 15. When do we want it? Now. What don't we want? Wage theft. When don't we want it? Now. What don't we want? Wage theft. When don't we want it? Now.
que cuando canto, canto lo que el pueblo siente. Soy del pueblo, pueblo soy, y a donde me lleve el pueblo voy.
Como cantar es mi oficio,
yo canto el esfuerzo duro de construir el futuro con alegre sacrificio. Soy del pueblo, pueblo soy, y a donde me lleve el pueblo voy.
por el pueblo voy pasando y oyendo su sentimiento,
Lo recojo y al momento se lo devuelvo cantando. Soy del pueblo, pueblo soy, y a donde me lleve el pueblo voy.
lo poco que doy le ofrezco, con alegría y encanto,
Al pueblo le doy mi canto, porque al pueblo pertenezco. Soy del pueblo, pueblo soy,